I want you to realize that something grand is happening, that a third of the world, all over the earth, all those who call themselves Muslims, all those who you have been so far by the dark ones tricked to fear, are focusing in on this time of great light and focusing in on this holy moment. And you should be realizing what it is that we're talking about. We said that up above there is debate on what is this final moment. And we said that if you've understood the beginning of the story, that from the beginning of creation, there was a challenge that no races should interfere with other races, for there was no need or advancement in levels for any society over any society. And this law of non-interference existed, and Lucifer challenged the Lord Most High with the creation of Adam. And mankind went down on a descent. And so it is from the Quran that I am saying right now, the reason why open first contact and the joining with your brothers and sisters is destined to occur is because the time of the law of non-interference is now abrogated for all time. Not just with those on this earth, but everywhere that exists. For the Ummah of Muhammad, all those who say La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah, the universe is open to us. And with this ascension, the law of non-interference will no longer be applicable. Oh, my brothers and sisters of the light. Oh, you in the higher realms who have been waiting for the moment of truth, the moment when we would be allowed to freely go anywhere, to any place, at any time, with open truth, has come. And no longer is it only those of the dark who are allowed to violate, as they often do, but those with the word of Allah and the sunnah of His Messenger have been given freedom to go everywhere. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والتين والزيتون وطور سينين وهذا البلد الأمين لقد خلقنا الإنسان في أحسن تقويم ثم رددناه أسفل سافلين إلا الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات فلهم أجر غير ممنون فما يكذبك بعد بالدين أليس الله بأحكم الحاكمين بلى ونحن على ذلك من الشاهدين. Allah says in the Quran, I am openly declaring open contact for everyone who seeks it, for everyone who desires it, for everyone who wills it, and for all of my brothers and sisters in the higher realms who are wondering if the moment has now come. I am saying by the commandment of Allah, I'm reciting to you from His verses, by the fig and by the olive, by that holy mountain that we call Sinai, and those of you of my brothers and sisters from above, by that holy mountain. By this blessed city of honesty and truth. Verily, your Lord says, we have created mankind in the best of molds. And then we have descended him to the lowest of the low, further than anyone has gone and been challenged. But now is the time of mankind's rising, as your Lord has promised that those of the light, no matter how dark it got, one time would come where the whole earth would rise up again. Except for those, your Lord said, except for those who had faith, who believed and did righteous acts. For them, your Lord has now granted that their reward has no limit. For these people who ascend now, their reward is without limit. There is no limit on them. Is it still, after this has been said to you, my brothers and sisters, from your Lord, that you still reject it? Is not your Lord most high, the most wise of the planners? And aren't we all, O brothers of the light, witness to this? And don't you understand by this verse that the time has come that when it is upon the earth, that those who understand the meaning of this are saying to you, O brothers and the sisters of the light, that the time has come for us to join. The time has come for us to preach our truth to each other in open knowledge. And oh, my brothers and sisters on the earth, my brothers and sisters above are listening and coming and seeking this earth to watch you ascend, to hear you speak your truth, so that they can hear in your words a beautiful example of the light. For they see as each of you ascends towards the light that your life and your story and your individual unique light is an example of light for the rest of the universe, forever and for all time, of how you, my brothers and sisters, with love of your own heart, recognized the pattern and the signs of all that is. Openness and contact with any brothers and sisters from the heart is now declared open for all of my brothers and sisters. The challenge was that they would give me the proof and I would explain it. But I did it at the time of Hajj. And the person who tells the story of truth according to the family of light and the brotherhood of light and the system and the way that every single one of our brethren have told it from the beginning to the end, at the moment when the light is spiritually at its peak, synchronizes himself spiritually with the knowledge that exists in the consciousness field at that time. And so any knowledge that is then discovered by anyone, which many discoveries will happen at that highest point of consciousness, highest point of spirituality on the world, many new understandings will occur. Therefore, the challenge of a light worker is to always say, bring me your greatest knowledge that you will have just discovered. Disclose it to me, and I will show you how. If you understand the story of truth, you can already comprehend the challenge. Comprehend the new knowledge and what it means. That was my challenge last year. This year it's the beginning of November, and I'm telling the story early. And I'm telling you what is the challenge. I am saying that if you understood my story 1 year ago, that I'm saying that there is a coming moment where, in that moment where the earth expands its consciousness and a window is open for us as a society to unify in oneness and increase the light and harmony on the earth and create that flower of life, then we can ascend the earth and push through to the next level. And the choice is ours. And when, my brothers and sisters, is that moment? When is it that that disclosure will happen? When is that window of light going to occur? Is my story agreeing with what you, brothers and sisters here in the West, have been hearing and whispering about different dates? Is there any specific mention of November 27th. Oh, my brothers and sisters, do you not understand my story? A year ago, I told you a challenge.